What's up, boys? Joe from Spike Life. You see my breath? It's cold out. Warming up to some of Mike's whiskey in here.
I'm right here, man.
You know what? What do you know about Blue Label? And we ain't talking about the whiskey. Let's talk about the Chaves redemption. What's up, everybody? Look what we got today. Check out this monster. We got the Chaves Redemption X-Lock. Sorry about the lighting. We actually had to move the studio space into the house today just because it is cold as f*** in the garage because we're in the middle of the big storm. But anyways, the Chaves Redemption. This right here is a Blade HQ exclusive drop with Riot knives being the OAM. It's part of their Blue Label series. A shockingly affordable budget Chaves that doesn't skimp on any of the aesthetics. You can see it's still got the same beefiness. I mean, look at that backspacer there. It's got the same beefiness you'd come to expect from any Chaves. But as an EDC knife, it's also got some thinner areas exactly where you'd want them for an everyday carry. Like the .10 blade stock, I particularly love the nice little swedge right here. The flat grind, it's nice and slicey. And then it's actually pretty robust from the jimping right down to the point. It's got a really nice four-finger grip that feels pretty comfortable with a nice slight finger troll right here. And the usual long, deep gashes in the glide space jimping, which even after long use remains pretty comfortable to the grip. The crossbar is, it's smooth. Pretty much what you'd expect from any crossbar knife. And although Riot doesn't have a lot of cross locks in their catalog, they do them pretty well. We've got a stone wash blade here with aluminum scales. This also comes in black, and you can either get it in a drop point or a hybrid Tonto blade. It's, let's put it down here. We got 7.28 inches long, and we've got a 3.2 inch blade. Let's compare it real quick to the Chaves Liberation. So you can see that, the Liberation here is, you can dive into a couple of different worlds more, other than everyday carry. This would also work well as a regular work knife or a tactical knife. So you can see that as an EDC knife. Like I said earlier, it doesn't necessarily skimp on the beefiness where it matters. The blade is actually made out of D2 steel. And I know everybody, you hear D2, you think, oh fuck yeah, D2, that's the poor man's steel. It's not. D2 is just kind of what you come to expect for any kind of budget blade that's under $100. As long as it's heat treated right, you've got a really great blade with great edge retention. And trust me, I'm sure that if anybody knows how to heat treat D2, it's going to be Riot. It's got the dual thumb stud, and it's got a really quick deploy, which is exactly what I You know, that's number one always on my list of must-haves for an EDC blade. It actually comes with a second pocket clip in the box, but Chaves includes their iconic skull clip, which is really cool that, you know, even for a budget blade, that they would still include that. That's a nice touch. And, you know, if you're going to be carrying a Chaves blade, don't be a pussy. Go ahead and put the skull clip on there. You're rocking a damn Chaves. You know what I mean? The scales are aluminum. Look at this backspacer. It's a pretty thin backspacer. Again, great for EDC size. And compared to the Liberation, I mean, look at that. That is a significant difference. So I've carried this now since Christmas. I haven't taken it out of the pocket. It carries very, very well.
Greetings, men and women who love men. Actual women who love men. Hey, got a special announcement for you. So, you heard Joe and I talk about our upcoming program called The Word and the Watchman. We're going to be releasing that this coming Friday on the Spike Life channel. So, every other Friday, look for an episode. If you're into high strangeness, if you're into prophecy, if you're into just things that are pretty weird, come check us out. Everything is plainly spoken, and everything is from a biblical worldview. So, if that's your bag, come join us. And remember, never apologize for being a man. See you then.
It comes in around 80 bucks, give or take. Again, great price for a Chaves. You know, Chaves is a great knife maker. Again, I mean, they're basically the Cadillac of the knife world. We can't all be Taylor Martin. So for anybody to, you know, get a hold of one of these drops, I highly encourage it. This, again, D2 steel. This is a really well treated D2 steel. Great edge retention. You can't go wrong on this Chaves budget blade. It's beautiful. Let's see what it looks like in my carry. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also, if you're on social media, check out our Instagram page at Spike Life EDC. Remember to work hard, play hard, never apologize for being a man. May the Lord richly bless you and your families. I'm out.